Welcome back to the channel. Today, talking about my '08 Dodge and getting it ready for towing season, essentially. It's race season's coming up. Need to get this thing ready for towing, and I got two issues with it. The first is my marker lights. That one not working at all. That one's missing a couple LEDs, and need to get that fixed. Now, normally you could just unscrew these and pop them off, but I siliconed around the front edges here because I really didn't want these to leak, and that worked out. It hasn't leaked. And to get to that, you need to take the headliner down. Now, one thing, I haven't released the video yet, but I stripped everything in the interior, the doors, everything all the way up to about there around the pillars, and I insulated. Jumping in during the edit, I use the term insulation. Well, yes, it is insulation, but really it's sound deadening or sound treatment. So every time I hear insulation, just think sound deadening the heck out of this thing. So because I have to drop the headliner, and the headliner is a pain in the butt to kind of get down, I'm going to also insulate above the headliner. So if you were ever going to drop the headliner, here's some real quick tips. You need a T50, a T20, and a 10 mil. So your T50s will get off those seatbelt tops, because those need to come down because the plastic needs to come off for this to drop down. And then those handles are held in by 10 millimeters. Stock handles, 10 millimeters. All of the bolts up here are T20. And then to get these out, you'll have one on either side. This bottom part, if I can do this one hand, comes down, and then this just pops out like that. So that comes out that way. Same thing with that one, and the two in the back. And then if you pop these out, your T20 will take out the two hex in there. That'll come out, and I think that pops that way. That one, you literally just pop the plastic off, which should be pretty easy. There's a little notch right there, and it comes down like that. And then once that's down, this whole assembly just kind of falls out of there. Yep, just like that. So that's pretty easy. For insulation, what I did with all the doors is I used kill mat. Now, this stuff works really well. It's like a tinfoil backed with this beautiful, really thick mat. I'm not gonna just go crazy on the top, but oh yeah, key tip, if you're gonna be working with this stuff, I use an oil heater, and I put this right on top, and it warms it up really nice, makes it really malleable, and makes it help stick to the roof of the truck. So that'd be the first line. When you're doing sound treatment, you want thick, heavy to absorb the sound waves. And then you also want, this is a high density foam. This is, I don't even know what brand that is, but this stuff, I don't know what it is. It's like 1 or 2 mils thick, and I'm gonna put one layer of this, or at least a couple of sheets of it here and there, and then this will be really thick over everything else. So give it a little listen. That sounds really hollow. This has been treated already. And this is what it sounded like before. And then, so we'll take all this down and get this going. Taking down the headliner is actually really simple. You just undo all the bolts, all the screws, take down all the little plastic pieces, being careful not to break any of them. Then once you have it all down, it just falls down and you can pull it out. Scratch what I said about leaving this in the truck. Hey, it was gonna be a pain in the butt. So put that seat all the way back, that seat most of the way back, close that little thing right there, and I'm able to turn it sideways just enough and slide it out of the truck. So it's putting a little pressure on a couple places. It'd probably help if I took that out. But looks like I'm able to get it out. So I'm gonna continue to get this all the way out. They're in, and they work. Just gotta clean up the wiring and start on the insulation or sound treatment. So two things you can't see is I went over this entire surface with an alcohol and water mixture, or you can use paint prep, and cleaned all the metal. I also preheated the kill mat, and you can't really see it here, but I'm using a roller to roll the kill mat against the metal. So it really makes strong contact between that kill mat adhesive and the metal. And then the foam, just preheated it, just makes it a little bit nicer, because this is the winter when I'm putting this in. And it seemed like the foam made the biggest difference with deadening the sound and absorbing any extra sound waves that come through.
it sounds so good. So I recommend putting extra layers of the foam.
I didn't have as much left as I thought, so I didn't cover everything. I didn't go everywhere that I wanted to. I was going to go like inside all those holes and everything. And then I did put some up extra in here on the inside. So that the bottom or the top of this and the bottom of the top there. So it does sound a lot better than it did for density. So now I'm going to put in the foam stuff as well. I have a lot of that, so I'm just going to completely cover everything with that. But this should help a lot with like hail and rain and things like that. So I might have made a mess, but this is very well, I mean, you're not even hitting the metal anymore. It's like night and day. It's super deadened all the way across. I got 2 layers in the middle here and here. Everywhere else is a single layer. Get everything covered. And I went a little crazy in those areas. Don't have to. It's going to be a lot quieter. And should be a lot better in the summer and winter for keeping the extreme temperatures in and out. Time to get my headliner back in here. Oh yeah, and also, like this is my pod gauge. I went in and put insulation stuff all inside of it because I realized this is just plastic. Never had any. The stock stuff, like that, you can see it has that like carpet, whatever, padding in there. So I added other stuff in there. Because since I insulated this whole truck super, super well, it's got 2 to 3 layers of kill mat and 2 layers of that stuff underneath the entire floor and in the doors. The only noise you really hear from the truck is the wind noise around the window. So I'm hoping that by me putting a bunch of extra around this, hopefully that'll help keep the wind noise coming down from the windows. But yeah, this truck it's surprisingly quieter than my Audi, my RS5, which is a luxury sports car. It's fairly quiet, but this thing's even quieter. Done. It's like nothing ever happened. Just so you know, if you go that thick, you might have some trouble getting all the trim to fit around the edges and get it to fit in here. I got all mine to fit. It was just a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but it looks like nothing ever happened. And now, like, it sounds so much better than it used to. So I guess the only thing is to go drive it. Well, it can't really tell exactly how much quieter is in here because it's really quiet, but one thing I can say is all you can hear is the wind, a little bit of the rain. You can't hear any of the rain on the roof anymore. Much quieter. Totally recommended. If you're gonna take down the headliner, might as well do it.
Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe, be my co-driver. And maybe I'll link the installation of the main part of the truck here when I get that video edited. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.